Yo, what's up, name's Jetleo1 and welcome back to some more Tales of Exilia. In the last episode, big things happened. The Lance of Kresnik was fired, and a hole in the sky was made, and then the Empire from basically Star Wars came through. And we've been separated from our team, so now we're basically on the run from the Empire, trying to find our team. But we have no idea where we are, because we're just thrown into this random part of Skyrim. Also, there's a wolf on my tail. At least I think it's a wolf. It looked kind of wolfish. What was that? No, that was a bird. That was an axe beak. But like the long frontal part of it looked like a wolf. Ish. Okay, so we just need to proceed forward. There's a area to the north that we started by, but since we fled from there, I'm not going to bother to look in there. Because we get in there and there'll probably just be patrols waiting for us. Oh, that was easy. Hi, guys. Or, well, it doesn't seem to be everybody, but we have a crew.
Thank goodness. We never thought you would wander off on your own. We were most concerned.
I'm sorry. I was careless. Where are the others?
Probably elsewhere. Looks like everybody got blown far and wide.
Huh? What in the world happened?
Orbital bombardment, or at least high altitude bombardment.
I see.
Who would have thought those people from Azul would come to our rescue?
Indeed.
I am certain the others are safe.
I hope so too.
Oh, and as you may guess, if you were playing as Jude, we'd be playing as Jude right now, seeing what he's up to. But, he's just lost in this same area as we are.
It's one of those
We'll
flying
no doubt
ships
run into
from the
him.
marsh.
How do you know? We didn't see it pass over the sky, we just saw a rumble.
What are those things?
Or I guess they identified it by sound, but that's pretty impressive that they managed to memorize the sound that quickly.
Wow, Rowan. I figured someone your age would have seen everything by now.
I assure you that's not the case.
What's wrong?
It's nothing.
It's never nothing with you. Just tell us.
Let's just look for the others. They must be close.
Okay, that we can definitely do.
Right.
Shall we explore the cave?
Cave? What cave? I didn't see a cave, although we haven't made it to look around the next area
Why am I
yet.
feeling this way? Is it because of the dream?
Don't worry, Milla, you're gonna be fine. Also, yeah, that's a cave. Area map is now accessible. So that's the Nala lava tubes. Trying to remember. Oh, we just entered it. Whoops. There's just dude hanging around here. Wonderful. Yeah, cool. Milla wakes.
You two must have brought me here after I fell into the marsh flow.
Yeah, I was kind of worried that we missed that one by transferring areas. No, we got it.
Yep. And you're a whole lot heavier than you look.
We put you in the cave to rest while Leia and I split up to search for an exit.
Oh, I get it now. So we ended up in the area. We accidentally ran off, they found us, and they pulled us back to these caves because that's where we're supposed to be.
Forgive me. I've been a burden to you.
Hey, come on. Don't worry about it. We're all lucky just to have made it off that battlefield alive.
Indeed we are. In any case, I am glad you are well.
Of course I am. Maxwell can't afford to die.
Okay, so let's get those stats up to these two. All the delicious stats. Then also, I think, for this episode, let's put Rowen in the lead. And I shall play as Rowen, See, Fireball on neutral, Rock Trine, Severed Fate, Splash, then Wind Lance. Ooh, Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave's the fun one. And then Tightening Chains is good. And trying to remember what's good. Let's go with Glacial Core. Cool. So Rowen, as you know, no doubt know by this point, Rowen is the dedicated spell, like damage spellcaster black mage of the group. So I'm gonna have to try to play him correctly. I make no promises on that because I don't like playing mages in like pretty much anything. The only mage I have ever liked is Red Mage in FF14, and that's because that plays so weird compared to everything else. Bloody Coat. Oh wow, what happened? Oh, that's Rowen. So I'd say, what happened to Milla? Okay. And we have a lot of money that we can put towards things. That helps. Angel Circlet. And we can buy one for Leia too. And then sell what we don't use anymore. That used up a lot of money, but that was quite worth it. Alright, and then buy that from Milla too for the 36 defense points. We're getting way up there. There we go. And then nothing better for anybody. Cool. And I guess we could get, let's see, silver leggings. Silver leggings for Milla. Equip silver leggings for you. Also, I was wrong. The Exceed item is not for what you call it? It's not for Mystic Arts. I was partially right on how you do Mystic Arts. It's just you do the Arcane while in over limit, which is you have the full link gauge and you use a link art when it turns yellow, and you have to hold a button. Although when I went to look it up, they were confused between the normal attack and the art attack button. So we'll just try both next time I want to do a Mystic Art, and we'll probably pull it off. Physical defense, art defense. Let's see. Kind of want to just give him the boots, but he doesn't need agility or physical attack very much. Let's see. Let's just leave him with Earth Cape because he doesn't move too much. And let's get into a fight because we can.
Prepare yourself for Rowen. Not bad.
No way!
Fireball! Ineffective.
Out of the way!
Rock Slide! Wave.
Let's see what do we have here.
Are you ready?
Get him! Aw, piece of cake!
And Rowen usually does not physical attack too much with his sword. He instead throws knives, like you saw in his introduction. If you cast a spirit art, you can use left stick or a button to further affect the art. So like after casting Fireball, I think it was, I could have pressed circle and it would have done something. I don't know what it does though, because I never played Rowen. And now we're just going to continue running past everything like we always do. Because I like to proceed swiftly. Or well, as swiftly as is possible. I don't believe there's a movement speed boost in this game. Or if there is, I don't remember what it is. Can we swaffer dunk this? Yes. Impressive. And that way's just a dead end, so I don't care. That way's a dead end, so I don't care. That's an eye-free treasure, but I'm not too concerned with those. Because most of the eye-free treasures are like one-time collect things, and I got most of them. If we run into them during this run, I've probably already gotten them, as y'all have seen most of the time. When I'm just tossing away costume parts because I already have them.
Hey, do you know where we are? Is this Azul?
I mean, it seems like it since it's also Skyrim, like the place near Kambalar is.
I haven't the faintest idea. There is still much in the world that remains a mystery, even to me.
Are Wingle's words still troubling you?
Do you feel outplayed?
Are you worried no one's around to unify things now that Noctigal's gone?
You could say that. For all his stubbornness, Noctigal had a gift for unifying the people.
Ah, yes. You will obey me, or I will shove this lance through your chest and you will die. So very convincing.
Rashigal's recent growth is a testament to that.
I dread what will happen to it now. The question of whether I could do anything to help constantly plagues my mind.
I'm sorry. I never realized it all affected you so much.
Quiet.
Something's coming.
Huh?
As is always, we never get out of things
The
easy.
soldiers from the marsh.
They picked a bad time to visit the lava tubes.
What's so special about Maxwell? She looks just like a regular old broad to me.
I can't believe they want us to capture that witch alive. What a big waste of time. Killing her would sure be easier.
It would appear they are alone.
I mean, there's two of them, so technically neither of them is alone, but they don't have any more than those two, so...
Maybe we could squeeze some info from them. You know, rough them up and stuff.
I mean, what are you, the Mafia?
Perhaps. But could we really capture them with just the three of us?
Could we capture 2 people with 3 people? I don't know. Does the math work out? I failed out of kindergarten.
Did you hear that? I better go check.
And they're not even the brightest bags in the bunch, are they?
All right, watch yourself.
Like, really, just, they're about, there you go get them. Their backs are turned, they're like, I heard a noise.
Right. We can do this.
Go beat up those poor Metal Gear guards. Huh? Who's there? Must be my imagination. Who's there?
Who's
Must be
there?
my imagination.
Hey,
If we hide, will they be like, it's just my imagination? Knock, knock. It's us.
What the heck?
Oh, I thought I was going to Okay, so if I keep hitting circle after casting fireball,
Onward.
can chain cast fireballs. Also, I don't know what that we got hit with.
All right!
I believe that's Art Seal, where you can't use physical arts. And then there's Spell Seal, where you can't use spells. But Rowan uses spells, so I'm okay.
I'm sorry, you two.
No need to apologize.
Yeah. You know we're here for you, right? You can tell us if something's wrong. Doesn't matter what it is, and you might feel better getting it off your chest.
What do we have
Just
here?
tell us what's up.
Could this be a Spyrix?
Maybe.
It's a spirit fossil.
So a box and a spirit
I
fossil.
assume you know something about all this.
That's the recipe for an Asperixis.
I do.
Is it also possible you know where these people come from?
Or maybe that's not where we're going with this.
They're from outside Riza Maxia.
Say what?
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 Outside?
I don't understand.
Outside. You're gonna need to define outside.
This world, Riza Maxia, is surrounded by a spirit art known as the Schism. Outside the Schism lies a world called Olympius.
Oh boy.
And these people came from there.
I am certain of it.
Milla, does Jude know about this?
I mean, you've never told him.
Perhaps I should have explained this all to you sooner.
Yeah, that would have been helpful.
Be on guard,
Although, you know what
two.
would have been really most
Something's
helpful?
coming.
Firing Ivor.
What is that?
That is a very large fire creature. What button did I put my water art on? I put splash on down, if I remember right. Nope. the tackle from the fire creature got him killed. Huh, looks like Flarion's not useless here.
We must leave this cavern immediately. We can worry about finding the others once we're out.
That's a
We'll
plan.
finish our conversation then.
Very well.
Forward. Let's go see if we can't find that big thing and beat it up. Cooking with fire teagle.
That monster's body was covered in flame.
That was a fire teagle. It's a monster with a very powerful menalobe.
I want you to know that for how imposing that creature was, teagle is a very stupid name for it.
So you're saying it channeled those flames?
It can simultaneously maintain two arts, offensive and defensive, and uses them to wrap itself in flame.
So it gives itself fire resist and then lights itself on fire. Clever.
Whoa, that thing's better at spirit arts than I am.
Okay, but yours can heal, which are very, very, very useful.
It even uses the flames on its back to cook its prey before it consumes it.
Huh. For a monster, it's quite the chef.
Indeed it is. Maintaining the right level of flame to cook a creature whole is a serious culinary challenge.
I mean, I guess without burning it, yeah, that would be.
Thanks for that lovely image, Rowan. You know it was trying to eat us, right?
If it was trying, it was really bad because it just walked past y'all. Just left y'all alone. It slammed into the captured dudes and then was like, I'm leaving, goodbye. Outside
I know
world.
Milla said there was a world outside Rize Maxia, but I still can't believe it.
It is hard to believe, yeah?
Nor I. And yet I can find no other explanation for the army that suddenly appeared from the sky. Is it possible that those flying vessels were from somewhere within Rize Maxia?
I doubt that.
Then if we have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
Fair enough, Sherlock.
I've heard that from Jude before. Something about an egg. Let's see, one world inside the egg and one world outside it?
I mean, that metaphor does work, but that's not what the egg refers to.
It's so damn hot in here. All I can think about is the egg frying on one of those rocks.
Indeed. Let us focus on finding a way out of here.
Oh, Leia. Okay, where do we go from here? We go left. What's good, fire buddy? Goodbye. Grab this. And then get into a fight. Wonderful.
We must come forth. Water is the key. Not bad. We come forth. How about this? And now for a dance of victory.
Okay, and then when he he casts Splash. His special tuning is that he can move it around. Interesting. Okay, I need to check what his link darts are, because we can Mystic Art him if we reach the boss. Or not Mystic Art him, Mystic Art with him. I wouldn't want him to get hit with a Mystic Art, that would not be fun. Although we have Leia, we have the big single target heals, so she could just, like, you'd get hit by a Mystic Art and then she's just like, no, back to full health. Because she's that powerful. But got advantage on that, cool.
Water is the key.
Got around the battlefield to hit everybody multiple times. Okay, Splash does combo with Leia. Cool. So if we reach the boss, which we probably will, then I'll show off Mystic Art, and it'll be Rowan's. Cool. Rowan has a very good Mystic Art. Ooh, spicy chicken roll. What is that? That is, it's a double XP one. Okay. Now Lava Tube's lake area sounds important. Hopefully.
With a disciplined mind,
let's see.
even flames can feel cool.
So you say.
A lot of beetle legs. Okay, so when we get down towards, let's get past these two. See if we can't pass them up. And then hit that XP booster.
I'm sweating out
Finally
of like
get
every
one.
pore.
Or
I
get
feel
off
so
a usage. Cool. Beetle leg. Yeah, eat that. Cool. And then let's use the Lilium orbs. See, who leveled up? Leia leveled up. Cool. Alright. And now, as expected, it's a duel with the Fire Teagle. Probably. We've reached the end. This is a big, bossy looking area.
Hey, can I ask you two something? Do you think I have what it takes to be a nurse?
You're the best single target healer in the game. The answer is yes.
Are you asking because of what happened to that soldier? The best nurse in the world couldn't have saved him.
It's not just that. The main reason I want to be a nurse is because I thought it'd be nice to help Jude. You know, as my job.
Well, again, you're the best single target healer, not him. You are literally better at his job than he is.
What's wrong with that?
Are you troubled by what Agria told you back in the capital?
A nurse's job is to help sick people, right? I just worry that my patients would question my motivation if they knew.
I mean, no? Nobody ever does that. Nobody ever asks the motivation of the doctor. If they did, that would probably cause lots of problems. Because I could see a lot of people walking out on doctors because it's like, oh, why do you do this? Oh, I do it because it gives me a really good paycheck. I could see people walking out for that.
Personally, I don't think motives are particularly important.
But nobody asks and nobody cares. Because if you got a broken arm, you want the broken arm fixed. You don't care if they make money off of you or not.
But what if I start making mistakes? I might start thinking it's the effort that counts. I'd be giving myself excuses for my failures.
Now that wouldn't be acceptable, but I also doubt you would do that. You are definitely not that kind of person. As you are about to demonstrate as we fight the Fire Teagle.
Except now it sounds even more ticked off.
The soldiers likely encroached on its territory while they were searching for us.
Where is it coming from?
Milla, behind you!
Behold, the Fire Teagle. Please don't go for me. Oh wow, he went straight for that bro. Okay, we're gonna hit that. And then hit this. And then I'm gonna fire off the big art. And we're gonna do the big thing. Bang. The big damage. And let's cast Tidal Wave again. Tidal Wave is very powerful. Got it. Oh, and then still we left the normals.
Ugh, it's like I got fried.
My
Kaboom.
mustache is singed as well.
I'm sorry.
That's the power of the Mystic
No,
Art.
that's not true.
Also, the guide was... They were confused. I was holding a button, but it's hold X. You hold normal attack in the middle of doing the arcane. But Rowan's is really good because Tidal Wave, as you may have saw, Tidal Wave hits the entire field. And then Grand Finale also hits the entire field. So Grand Finale is very useful even in casual situations. Like if you build up the bar, you're like halfway through a dungeon on normal playthrough, just hit him with Tidal Wave and then slam him with Grand Finale. Just kill the whole wave. Or the whole wave. Kill the whole ad pack. Although the downside is that since it hits the entire area, it's not as good against individual targets as all of the other characters is. Elise's doesn't do as much single target because it has a slightly wider area, but the rest of them are pretty much single targets unless you like manage to swipe 2 people in one go. But they also do more damage.
It happens to the best of us. Don't let it trouble you.
What is this maddening feeling? I don't know how to describe it, except to say it gets in the way whenever I need to focus.
Are you worried?
Are you okay?
So, back to your question from before.
Huh? Right.
Results are always important, yes. But what's even more crucial is the resolve to do what must be done. Even when I lost the Four, even when I became crippled, I still had the willpower to complete my task.
Indeed.
Can you be that awesome?
Without will, success cannot follow.
Yeah, you're right. Hopefully I'll figure it all out.
I believe in you, and so do the rest of these people.
But, by the way, what do you think about me wanting to work alongside Jude someday?
Don't worry. I won't abandon either of you before you find your answers.
I'm not sure you got the gist of my question, but thanks. Guess I was just imagining things?
All right, let's go. The exit should be ahead.
Yes.
And then back to business. On the road again?
Okay.
Although we're still looking for Jude, Alvin, and Elise. An unexpected chill. Like, any chill would be very unexpected in the middle of a lava area.
As if it wasn't hot enough, now we have this!
A river of magma. I've never seen such a thing.
Really? I see them quite frequently. For example, when a freak gets mad at Gnome for oversleeping, and those two go at it.
You know, that's a special case that doesn't apply to
The
everyone.
surrounding area usually ends up being reduced to a pool of lava.
The great spirits of fire and earth fight with each other?
Then Undine will tell them to cool it and flood the area with water, causing a huge explosion.
Surely this happens only rarely.
No, it happens all the time.
Only
Oh,
to
no.
you, Milla.
I'm getting the shivers just thinking about it.
Life is rough when you have to deal with all the big dogs in the world at once. At least it sounded like Sylph stayed out of things. That could have gotten real messy. Okay, squeak by. Squeak by. I've had enough of lava scorpions thanks to FF14 for an entire lifetime. Freaking Solmal hard. Grinding that on the long wait for 4.0 to drop. And the RNG was so partial to Solmal hard. It was ridiculous. Like, I'm pretty sure I got Solmal hard 70% of the time, even though it's a 50-50 coin flip on what you get for Expert Q. Actually, I'm just tired of lava areas in general because of that. Although, only the end bit of Solmal hard is lava, but it's still pretty annoying. Okay, we need to proceed this way and then up. I like how this is basically a mirror of how we got in here. Or actually, not basically, it is. But anyways, we're out again. So now we're in Shyland Woods. I know about Shyland Woods. I think. Yeah, there's the temple. And if you remember, I shouted at the temple because the temple was in Kanbalar. So now we know where we are. We didn't go to Shyland Woods Temple before, but I did point out that's where the bonus boss is. Or one of the bonus bosses. Oh, we're attacked. That's gonna waste the thing. Let's try out what his physics. We use fire, so we're gonna just cast Fireball.
Victory! Well done, everyone.
So, and that wasted that, but oh well. Cool, let's get over towards the
can fight
temple.
on an empty stomach.
And then I'll end
nor
off.
are they very effective when they're drowsy after a big meal.
Grab all this stuff. We're gonna have some good turn-ins when we get back to Kanbalar and visit the town. Okay, we made it. So, anyways, this has been Gently1, and I'll see you next time as we go to Shyland Woods Temple and resume our search for trying to find our teammates. See you then.